Some games entertain, others transform. They shift the culture, redefine the rules, and leave a legacy that echoes across generations. Whether it's the first pixel that sparked a genre, or a modern masterpiece that blurred the line between gameplay and art, these titles didn't just raise the bar, they built it. Today, we're diving into the games that changed everything.
And may the age of fire perpetuate.
Batman, Arkham Asylum.
Get up!
I set a trap, and you sprang it gloriously!
Asylum shattered expectations for superhero games, delivering a dark, atmospheric experience that fused narrative depth with innovative gameplay. Set within the claustrophobic confines of Gotham's infamous Asylum, the game immersed players in a psychological chess match between Batman and his rogues gallery, especially the Joker. Its fluid, rhythmic combat became a genre-defining template, while stealth, detective work, and environmental storytelling elevated the sense of being the world's greatest detective. With Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill reprising their iconic roles, Arkham Asylum didn't just honor Batman's legacy, it set a new standard for narrative-driven action games.
Do you really think you can win? Oh, a little bad.
Final Fantasy VII.
A story of war and friendship. A story of a love that can never be. And a hatred that always was.
Final Fantasy VII wasn't just a game, it was a cultural shift. With its cinematic storytelling, emotionally complex characters, and massive 3-disc scope, it redefined what RPGs could be on consoles. It was instrumental in bringing Japanese RPGs into the mainstream outside Japan, swaying the console wars in favor of PlayStation and proving that deep, turn-based gameplay could captivate global audiences. Its iconic moments left emotional scars on a generation of players, while its materia system offered strategic depth that inspired countless RPGs to follow. Final Fantasy VII didn't just expand the genre, it elevated it, setting a new standard for narrative, scale, and emotional storytelling in gaming. Decades later, Final Fantasy VII Remake redefined what a remake could be. Not just a visual upgrade, but a bold reimagining. A Few Hours in Midgar became a full-length epic, with deeper character arcs and a hybrid combat system blending real-time action and strategy. Familiar yet mysterious, it honored the original's legacy while reshaping it, rekindling nostalgia and sparking wonder for a new generation.
This could well be her last line of defense. Let's go. Let us defy destiny. Together. Cloud, there's still so much to be done.
Dark Souls. Dark Souls didn't just challenge players, it challenged the industry. Released in 2011, it redefined what difficulty could mean in modern games, replacing hand-holding with hard-earned mastery. Its punishing combat, cryptic lore, and minimalist storytelling invited players to learn through failure, observation, and persistence. The game's design philosophy, trusting the player to explore, adapt, and connect the dots, sparked a new genre of Souls-like titles, influencing everything from Hollow Knight and Nioh. By trusting players to struggle and adapt, Dark Souls reshaped how challenge and discovery coexist in modern games.
So that you may link the fire, cast away the dark, and undo the curse of the undead. And may the age of fire perpetuate.
Half-Life.
Open fire. Okay, I'll secure this area.
Half-Life redefined first-person shooters. Released in 1998, it replaced cutscenes with in-game storytelling, letting players experience the narrative as Gordon Freeman through scripted events and environmental cues. Its seamless world and grounded logic set new standards for immersion. The game proved shooters could be smart and atmospheric, influencing horror pacing, AI design, and even spawning Counter-Strike as a mod. More than a technical feat, Half-Life marked the moment gameplay and story truly merged. Tetris. Tetris was pure design poetry. Born behind the Iron Curtain in 1984, it transcended borders with nothing but falling blocks and perfect logic. No characters, no story, just rhythm, tension, and the quiet satisfaction of order. It taught players to think ahead, adapt, and find beauty in constraint. Its hypnotic simplicity made it a universal language, from Game Boy screens to brain research labs. Tetris didn't just entertain, it revealed how play could mirror thought, and how elegance could emerge from chaos. Street Fighter II. Street Fighter II didn't just popularize fighting games, it defined them. Released in 1991, it brought iconic characters, fluid combos, and strategic depth that turned arcades into battlegrounds. It was loud, expressive, and deeply personal. Every move had weight, shaped by bold personalities and global stages. It wasn't just gameplay, it was rivalry, drama, and style. The game shaped esports, character design, and proved mechanics could tell stories without dialogue. Its legacy lives on in every versus screen, tournament, and competitive showdown. World of Warcraft.
Though Azeroth was saved, the tenuous pact between the Horde and the Alliance has all but evaporated. The drums of war thunder once again.
World of Warcraft didn't just launch a game, it built a world millions called home. Released in 2004, it reshaped MMORPGs with accessible gameplay, deep lore, and social play. Azeroth wasn't just a setting, it was a shared experience where players formed guilds, rivalries, and stories. Its seamless design, stylized visuals, and constant evolution kept players hooked. WoW proved games could be communities, that virtual spaces could feel personal, and online play could be epic. More than a genre definer, it became a cultural landmark, where fantasy met friendship and legacy was written in raids. Resident Evil 4. Resident Evil 4 didn't just reinvent its franchise, it reshaped the action horror genre. Released in 2005, it broke from the fixed camera formula and introduced an over-the-shoulder view that became a blueprint for modern third-person shooters. Its dynamic combat, tense pacing, and cinematic presentation struck a balance between fear and empowerment. The game's influence rippled across the industry, inspiring titles from Dead Space to The Last of Us, and redefining how horror could be immersive and accessible. Its 2023 remake refined the experience with modern visuals and mechanics, while preserving the heart of what made the original iconic.
When you need only accept the sacred gift. Christ! Like she did.
Mortal Kombat.
Get over here!
Mortal Kombat didn't just launch, it detonated. When it arrived in arcades in 1992, its gritty visuals and savage finishing moves set it apart from the polished combos of Street Fighter II. Using digitized actors instead of hand-drawn sprites, it gave players a raw, cinematic feel that felt closer to live action than animation. The game's unapologetic violence stirred national outrage, leading to the birth of the ESRB rating system. Mortal Kombat became more than a game. It was a cultural shockwave. Its legacy still pulses through the fighting genre, proving that controversy can fuel innovation.
Sub-Zero, Scorpion, Liu Kang, Raiden, Kano, Johnny Cage.
Metal Gear Solid.
It's Snake. I'm in front of the disposal facility.
Excellent, Snake. Age hasn't slowed you down one bit.
Metal Gear Solid turned stealth into storytelling. Directed by Hideo Kojima, it delivered a cinematic experience, layering tactical gameplay with voice-acted drama, psychological tension, and philosophical depth. As Solid Snake, players infiltrated a nuclear facility, unraveling conspiracies through espionage, surreal boss fights, and moments that toyed with player perception. It redefined how games could speak to their audience and laid the groundwork for narrative-driven design.
Nice to meet you, Snake. It's an honor to speak to a living legend like yourself. What's wrong?
Nothing. I just didn't expect a world-class designer of military technology to be so cute.
You're just flattering me.
No, I'm serious.
Minecraft. Minecraft didn't just build worlds, it built a generation. Launched in 2011, it gave players a blank canvas of blocks to shape landscapes, craft tools, and survive the night. Its open-ended design blurred the line between game and platform, empowering players to tell stories, engineer machines, and build civilizations. From survival to creative mode, Minecraft became a global sandbox for imagination, education, and community. Pixel art, redstone contraptions, entire cities. Its influence spans genres, classrooms, and cultures. With each update, Minecraft grows, bridging platforms, refining play, and keeping every player in sync. Doom. Doom didn't just launch a franchise, it sparked a genre. Released in 1993, it turned first-person shooters from niche to global. With blistering speed, visceral combat, and maze-like levels, Doom delivered adrenaline and chaos. It popularized modding, deathmatches, and replayable community-driven play. Its innovations, real-time 3D and networked action, pushed home computers to their limits. More than demons and guns, Doom was a revolution in design, pacing, and player control. Its DNA still pulses through modern shooters, proving speed and style never fade. The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. Ocarina of Time marked Nintendo's bold step into 3D, blending immersive world-building with emotional depth. Players followed Link's journey from the quiet woods of childhood to a kingdom fractured by time. Its Z-targeting system reshaped 3D combat, and time travel added layers to puzzles and story. The ocarina wasn't just an instrument, it became a vessel for memory and transformation. Even now, its design choices ripple through modern adventure games. More than a milestone, Ocarina of Time became the emotional compass for an entire genre. Grand Theft Auto 3.
I see nothing but good things for you, my boy. Anything you want.
Before open worlds became the norm, GTA 3 reshaped the genre from the ground up. In 2001, Rockstar didn't just release a game, they changed the rules. Liberty City wasn't a backdrop, it was a chaotic sandbox where players could roam, rebel, and rewrite stories. The Silent Claude became a vessel for player agency, and the non-linear structure shattered expectations of narrative. With its gritty tone and blend of driving, exploration, and missions, GTA 3 redefined freedom in gaming. Though the definitive edition faced criticism at launch, recent updates have breathed new life into Liberty City, restoring its signature lighting, refining character motion, and reviving long-missing visual details that fans had been longing for. Super Mario 64.
We will walk through walls. We will take a look around us. We will not be confined.
Super Mario 64 didn't just leap into 3D, It redefined how players move, explore, and interact in virtual space. Released in 1996 for the Nintendo 64, it introduced analog control, dynamic camera movement, and open-ended level design that gave players freedom like never before. Peach's Castle became a hub for discovery, with magical paintings leading to diverse worlds full of secrets, stars, and challenges. It wasn't just a technical milestone, it was a joyful reinvention of the Mario formula that set the standard for 3D platformers. Decades later, its influence still echoes in everything from indie adventures to blockbuster worlds.
Here we go!
These weren't just games, they were turning points. Each one reshaped how we play, how we feel, and how we connect. They taught us that gameplay isn't just mechanics, it's emotion, memory, and meaning. Legacy isn't built in pixels alone, it's built for impact. And these titles, they didn't just define genres, they defined generations. If you felt that legacy too, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.